5 things that have helped me become a very confident communicator. I pride myself on the ability to speak to anyone about anything, whether it's a professional occasion or a personal occasion. But it's been a journey. It has taken me many years of practice to be able to get to this position. I work as a trainer now, so it does require a lot of confidence to be able to speak to large bodies of people, new people all the time. My first speaking assignment was at the age of 13 when I did a debate in school, and it's been a journey since then. But I'm going to share 5 things that I have learned over time that have really helped me to become very confident in all my communication. This is Dipika saying, welcome back to She Means Business. Tip number 1 to be a very confident communicator. Take every occasion and every event very seriously, but don't take yourself seriously. What does this mean? It means that whatever the event, whether it's a meeting or a presentation or an interview or a panel discussion, whatever it is, you take it very seriously. So you prepare for it. You research on the people, you research on your subject, your topic, have clarity on what you have to say. So take the event seriously, but don't take yourself seriously. This means that you don't have an ego. Don't enter into any communication with an ego. Be prepared to listen to other people, because the minute you start listening to other people, it'll give you confidence. You will take feedback. You will modify what you have to say accordingly. Also have the ability to laugh at yourself. The minute you're able to laugh at yourself, you actually develop a lot of confidence, because now you're not worried about what people are going to say, what people are going to think. So have the ability to laugh at yourself. Admit your mistakes. You went wrong somewhere. It's okay. You're human. Maybe you got some facts wrong. So admit your mistakes. Essentially, take the occasion seriously, but don't take yourself very seriously. That's the one thing that I've really learned over time. Tip number 2 to be a confident communicator. Never underestimate the power of good body language and posture. This was one of the first few things that my teacher, who trained me for that debate when I was 13, taught me. She said to Dipika, even if you're dying of nervousness inside, force yourself to look confident, because then the audience thinks you're confident. Also, the minute you look confident, you're standing straight and tall, shoulders put back, open face with a smile, stomach tucked in, weight distributed equally on both your, feet, you feel very confident. You just feel very confident. And good body language and posture is not something that you can develop overnight, because when you walk into a presentation, you'll be under pressure, you will feel nervous, and you will revert back to what your normal posture and body language is. So you need to practice it over time. It has taken me many years of, practice to be able to stand tall, stand straight, and talk confidently to anyone, in front of anyone. So it actually requires a lot of practice. It actually requires time. Good body language and posture is a must for you to carry out any communication confidently. Tip number 3 to be a confident communicator. Communication is actually an output. Investing in yourself is an input, So the ability to speak to anyone with a lot of confidence comes because you have within you knowledge, you have within you, awareness, you have within you good vocabulary to be able to communicate with people. Again, that requires practice. Invest in your language, invest in your vocabulary, be more articulate. Invest in yourself as far as knowledge is concerned, read, get other people's perspectives, point of views, read history, understand what is happening in the world, know about your own subject, if nothing else, be an expert in your own domain, if nothing else, because that gives you the confidence to be able to speak to people. The fact that you can speak well is one thing, which is your language and how articulate you are, and the other is the knowledge that you have, So if you're speaking to someone whose profession you don't know much about, but you can still have a good conversation with that person because you're aware a little bit, you can ask the right questions, right? You can talk to people in meetings confidently if you have stuff to talk about, which means that you constantly need to invest in yourself. You constantly need to read, you need to have an opinion on things. that you've read, that is happening around you. So keep investing in yourself, and that will lead you to become a confident communicator. I repeat, communication is an output. Investing in yourself is the input, and you really, really need to work on that input. That's a lifelong thing. Tip number 4, to be a confident communicator, prepare. Don't walk into any occasion, whether it's a meeting, presentation, interview, and think that you can wing it. Preparation is key. Even the best speakers prepare. Walking into anything without preparation is like walking into a dark room with completely the light switched off, and you don't know where you're headed and you don't know what you have to do. Preparation is the light switch. You can actually switch it on. So prepare for the occasion, prepare about the subject, prepare on the people that you're going to meet. It will give you so much confidence to know that now you know what you're entering into, and now you have knowledge. You wouldn't go into an examination without preparation, would you? Okay, sometimes maybe some people do, but you get what I'm saying, right? So preparation is key, and preparation will lead to a lot of confidence. Even when I have to do the same workshop, to multiple, groups. So for example, the same topic, even if I have to give a workshop the 50th time, I will still prepare. I will maybe tweak it to the audience that I'm, giving the workshop to. I will tweak it to add newer case studies, newer anecdotes, newer examples. I will run through the structure of the workshop once again so that I don't miss something and I don't forget something. So preparation really is key, and preparation makes me feel very, very confident. So if you want to be a confident communicator, prepare for every occasion. Tip number 5, to be a confident communicator, be authentic, be yourself, never put on an act. And this has multiple, meanings as far as I'm concerned. So this is about firstly being yourself, who you are. If you try to put on an act, then chances are you will feel very nervous because now you're putting on an act, right? So that will take away from your confidence. By being authentic, I also mean things like, suppose you're giving a presentation and you forgot what you have to say. Admit it. You don't have to fake it. You don't have to worry about, oh my God. I will always say, oops, I've forgotten. Let me refer to my notes once more. So be as authentic as possible. People will like you for it. This obviously doesn't mean that you go around hurting other people's feelings by being too frank and too rude. What this means is that you be yourself. Don't put on an act about who you are. Just be yourself. Be authentic about an incident or something. Like I said, the whole bit about forgetting what you have to say. Admit you forgot. So be authentic in all your communication. Again, because you're not feeling nervous about putting on an act, you'll feel way more confident. So these are my 5 things, that I've learned over many, many years of speaking to people, in front of people. And this has led me to a lot of confidence. I practice these. I continue to practice these because, like I said, investing in yourself is a continuous journey. And to me, confident communication is very important, not just because, it's my job. This is Dipika saying, until next time, bye-bye. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Bye-bye.